All right, the next guy coming to stage is a very funny man. I'm very excited to showcase him for all of you, and you're going to love him. Please help me welcome to stage Josh Chagani, everybody!
Hello. So, okay. I'd like to tell you guys a story of how I joined the Bile High Club. It's bile with the B, like in the word subtle. And for those that are uninitiated, the Bile High Club is when you throw up on yourself while skydiving. So, the story starts where my mom and I decided to go skydiving. It was really my mom's idea, and I just didn't want her to call me a pansy, so I went with her. So we arrive at the skydiving place, and it is just a dark gray sky because it's about to rain. So instead of postponing the dive, they were like, we'll just rush you through everything. So I meet Chuck, the guy I'm going to be attached to. I sign a stack of papers that basically gives them permission to stab me on the premises. They put a harness on me, no jumpsuit, and then they attach me to Chuck and then throw me on a plane. And being a Muslim, this is the first time since 9/11 that a bunch of white people have actually wanted me to get on a plane. And so we're in a really tiny plane, and there are about a dozen of us. And I mean, it is tight. Like, I'm sitting on Chuck's balls, some dude's on my balls, someone else is on his. It's like the genital centipede in there. So we go up in the air, and it's a really rough ride because it's about to rain. So we get to 25,000 feet, and the doors open, and everyone jumps out. And then Chuck tells me, he's like, hey, man, when I tap you, we're going to rock out. And I was like, all right, rock out. Because in my brain, literally rocking like we're on the porch of a Cracker Barrel didn't seem like plane jumping terminology to me at the time. Oh, but I was wrong. So, attached to Chuck, we waddle to the door, and he taps me, and we rock and roll out. We actually got out that way. So now we're falling really, really fast. And I'm falling through a rain cloud, and it's like daggers all over my body because I'm in a shirt and shorts. There's no jumpsuit on me, and it's just I'm getting pelted with ice, rain. I'm in pain, and I do this for about a minute, and then the parachute opens, and Chuck says, dude, I didn't think the parachute was going to open. I would have preferred if he waited until we landed, or never. He could have never said anything. That would have been fine, too. So we float for about a minute, and then I get lightheaded. And that's when I threw up all over myself. And it wasn't like when you're sick and you're over the toilet and you're like, it was like breathing. It flowed out of me. All right, so this is exactly how it happened. Oh, I'm lightheaded. Just all over my right side. Chuck gets really pissed off at me, and he goes, dude, you gotta tell me how you're feeling. And I go, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. I feel, and I do it again. I threw up on myself twice. Now, I'm covered in my vomit. Chuck has become up Chuck. And now he's really pissed. And when you throw up on yourself 5,000 feet in the air, I can't Taylor Swift and shake it off. I'm like a baby in a carrier attached to a man, and I just covered in my own baby vomit. And so he goes, we're done here. And he like pulls the strings, and we start going down to where there's a group of people that are there to catch us, to make sure that you have a smooth and enjoyable experience. So they're all standing there with their hands up, getting ready to catch us. And as we get in, they see that I have throw up all over me. And it's a collective, whoa! And they all back up, making it a rough and unpleasant experience. We land on the ground, he unclips me, and he scurries away. And I am on my knees, defeated by breakfast. And I look up to the sky, and I see my mom having a fun, enjoyable, vomit-free time. She comes in for the landing. They all catch her. And they unhook her, and she's so happy and excited, and she runs over me, Josh, that was so much fun, did you? Oh, gross! Like I wanted to do this. And she kind of said it with like, Josh is just throwing up on a parade again, this is what he does. And so she goes, all right, go shower, I'll go to the gift shop and see if we can find you clothes. And so I have to throw away my shirt and my shorts. And I'm in the shower taking probably the coldest shower I've ever taken. Mentally and physically. And then I hear my mom's voice go, Josh, they're all out of clothes, so yeah. And it was at that moment that I had to decide, was I going to live a cold and pruny life in that shower, or was I going to pretend that I skydived in my underwear? And I chose the latter. And the worst part is the only way in and out is through the plain gift shop. So I had to walk through the gift shop in gray Hanes boxer briefs and socks and sneakers, which was way worse having the socks and sneakers on for some reason. I would have much preferred just being in my underwear, but I don't know what that was, but it just felt horrible. Walk through, nothing but my underwear and socks and sneakers, feeling a little different, having joined the Bile High Club. Thank you.
Keep it going for Josh, everybody! Yeah, thank you. Hey, creepy guy approves, Josh. He goes, he's good. I was like, I know, I fucking taught him, dude. I know.